To be G27s, one on 399 on blue and one on 2085 on red. One thing I did want to mention with the flow of the game and how the Blue Alliance really slowed things down and did play that intermittent defense was they had a very similar strategy the whole way through the match. And we were noticing, I think, 3, maybe 4 really clean trusses from the Space Cookies, 1868. They were shooting from the same spot every time, dependently to the human player, making it look easy.
Yeah, and we did see probably the best recovery of a missed auto ball in this match. 254 did miss, but they were on top of that ball in a split second.
They cleared it fast.
They sure did. Grabbing the ball and bringing it all the way down the field, and then they had the guts to put it in the high goal. Not a lot of teams will do that, and I think that'll pay off.
Often when you make a mistake like that, you know you got to put it in the low goal, and you take that risk, throw it up again, you're killing yourself.
If you miss.
Wasting more time, but they pulled it off.
So we'd like to show our social media page real quick, just so you guys can keep talking to us on Twitter. So we have a tweet real quick from FRC1318. Naveed, you got that for us?
Sure.
Oh, can we go back to the Twitter real quick?
So actually earlier today, this is pretty cool, Team 1678 was working with Team 1318 IRS, and they were helping them with a new gearbox they were installing. It's great to see everybody helping each other out here.
Yeah. So we'll go back to our social media list real quick so you know where to tweet us at. You can check out our website at www.frcgamesense.com and our Facebook, also FRC GameSense.
Make sure to like us.
Yep. And
give us a tweet.
Give us a tweet at FRC GameSense, and you might have a chance to get it up on the screen like those guys from 1318.
We have all of our previous broadcasts on YouTube, and make sure to follow us on Twitch for future broadcasts.
All right, let's check out our next match.
Interesting. One thing I want to note is I'm seeing Team 8 up here, and they just played 2 matches ago. So they had 1 match in between before this one coming up to get ready. I mean, you're back to your pit. They probably didn't even go back. Hot swap a battery, get right in queue, and ready to go.
You know, that's something we see sometimes at off-season events like this is smaller team amounts leads to faster turnarounds, and sometimes that can just be too much for some teams to keep up with. And it's definitely something we've seen in the district system up in Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
And with potential talks about California moving to districts as well, it could be something that these teams need to get prepared for.
It's a whole different type of game. I mean, you got to make sure you've got a mobile pit, you've got everything you need on a cart ready to go, at least a battery at the minimum, and making sure you can make those fixes on the way.
All righty, well, I think we're going to wait on Karthik for the introduction of the teams.
Karthik, it looks like we're ready, but I mean, I think we should do, just to make sure the field gets ready, and they get done getting yelled at over here, we're going to do super slow-mo.
Super slow-mo?
Super slow-mo.
Have they even seen super slow-mo
I
here?
don't think they've seen, they're not ready for the super slow-mo.
How super slow-mo are we going to go?
Not crawling, not crawling.
I can do a little bit of crawling?
A little bit of crawling.
Okay, a little bit, but no binary. We'll keep it in decimal.
No binary.
Okay. Okay, super slow-mo match, folks. If you don't know how this works, you're going to figure it out really quickly. Introducing team number 5,136.
The Mecca Pirates.
In the middle, we have team 3,476.
Code.
And
Orange.
we have team 2,485.
The Warlords. All right, I can't take it anymore. Go to normal speed. You gotta go normal speed.
Wait, we're speeding up again?
Normal speed, come on.
Okay. And we got team 1671.
Buchanan Bird Brains.
And team 8,
The Vikings.
and 841.
The Biomex.
Okay. We are good. We got a thumbs up. I'm in the way again. Stop sticking your tongues out. That's rude. Drivers behind the line. Starting this match in 3, 2, 1, go.
Match number 18. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. One hot goal made by 2485. The Warlords. Red Alliance with a hot goal. Blue Alliance with some mobility bonuses. Everybody has to clear their autonomous balls from the field. There's a score. There's a miss. Oh, and a rebound catch-a-rama. The Red Alliance finally clears its autonomous balls. Red Alliance has a large lead. Blue Alliance inbounding.
What's the whole discussion going on with your team right now?
Code Orange playing the D while they're waiting for the ball to come their way.
Okay, what happened? Okay.
Red Alliance, lob shot, no good, rolls all the way back to the back wall. Blue Alliance. Whoa ho ho ho. That's some tread disaster on the shooter wheel. Just over a minute to go. Red Alliance in the commanding lead. Blue Alliance gets a truss. A truss by the Red Alliance. Hey, you're supposed to catch the ball, human player.
Yeah.
Code Orange. Shoots and scores! That's a 3-assist goal. Red Alliance now stretching their lead with 40 seconds left.
Get to the chopper!
Looks like there's a dead ball on the field, so that means they get that second ball. That robot cannot score that blue ball. Well, they can, but it will not count. Blue Alliance trying to truss, or just trying to get through the field. Holy cow, that's some disaster on the field right there. That is some serious disaster struck. And that is the end of the match. All right, Game Sense boys, what do you have for us this time? There was some disaster over here in the Blue Alliance.
Well, this last match, Paul, I think we saw a really cool rhythm develop on the Red Alliance as soon as they kind of got the ball rolling. Naveed, do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I noticed 5136 was inbounding. They would stay in position, spit it out to Warlords, 2485. They would make a truss over to Code Orange, and then they would throw it in the high goal. They started off with a little bit of change in the assists, and were utilizing the low goal, but once they started getting into the rhythm, like you said, they had it going.
I think if you can get your alliance to kind of get into that rhythm as fast as possible, that's what's really going to put you ahead. You know,
especially in qualification matches.
Oh, I totally agree. Showing that you can communicate with all the teams, you know, you don't get to pick your alliance during qualification. So showing that you can communicate with all these different teams is really valuable going into eliminations.
And it's something that other teams will often notice. I mean, not only are teams looking at the quantitative metrics, what they can see the teams doing on the field, how many assists they make, how many goals they put up. That's important, but just as important this year is looking at a team and knowing what it is that you might be able to utilize from them as a partner. It's all about these assists. It's all about working together.
Yeah. I think we have a tweet we'd like to bring up on stream from our friend Zachary Orr.
At Zachary Orr, he says, I bought a TV, so I'm watching robots. Hashtag Chezy Champs.
So we'd just like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching this great stream, and for the Chezy Poofs for putting on this great event. And follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and tweet at us from, maybe you can get your chance to get your tweet up on the stream. So did we see any missed autonomous shots in that last match? I can't quite recall.
I don't recall.
I think the Red Alliance might have missed one, but I think they recovered really fast.
And I think that's also why we saw those quick low goal deposits
Yeah.
right early at the beginning of the game.
I think we're ready for the score.
Yeah.
Paul, you got it for us?
I'm ready. And we have the results from match number 18. There was one penalty, G10 on blue, didn't matter. Red Alliance dominates 202 to 46. Up next, match